Hey, everybody, we're back. This is segment number 2, episode number 45 of Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. And this young lady is Jana McGuire. She is the Business Development Officer for Stewart Title Clear Lake, which is exactly what I do here in the Fort Bend County area for Sugar Land and Richmond. She came all the way from Clear Lake just to be on the podcast, and I really appreciate it. So I say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. And Kevin, thank you for inviting me and let me be your guest here on the show. I'm looking forward to what we have to talk about today.
So why don't we tell everybody a little bit about, you are BDO, just like me.
I am.
But tell everybody about your office.
So my office is in Clear Lake, off of Space Center Boulevard. If you know where the crossing of Bay Area and Space Center, that's where we're located.
There's a really cool dollar store there.
There is a cool dollar store behind us and nearby. So anyways, we're there in the NASA area, and we have 3 escrow officers. We have 2 processors and 1 assistant escrow officer. And then we have me, the BDO. So the BDO stands for Business Development, and we are able to help you guys and help you with title, insurance, and everything you need in that area.
How many years of experience would you say combined that your 3 escrow officers have in the office?
Combined. So we got 40, 20, so that's 60. And so about 66 years.
About 66 years of experience. And can you guys also close commercial over there?
We do commercial, and residential.
Okay.
And we do investments to investors.
Land? And land too?
And land, yeah.
Yeah. The really cool thing about if you ever go in their office, they have a Christmas tree for every holiday of the year. So
I'm guilty for that.
So there's a Christmas tree at Christmas. There is a Valentine's tree at Valentine's, and there's currently an Easter tree.
An Easter tree. So if you're ever in my area, come by and take a picture with me or whoever you bring.
I'd never heard of this before, but it's true, and it's actually pretty cool.
So I started in the fall.
Really?
Yep. So we have a fall tree, and then it goes from Christmas and on it.
So what's after Easter?
After Easter, I'm taking it down.
Oh, so
I probably could do a cool summer tree, but we'll take it down for now.
Or maybe a July 4th tree.
Hey, that would be cute.
A tree with a bunch of flags on it.
Yes, see? The red, white, and blue tree. Memorial Day is coming up.
Memorial Day is coming up.
So maybe. May. Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll see.
Well, it is Easter weekend, so she's got her Easter tree up. So tell everybody a little bit about you, where you came from, and how you got into this working for us.
Okay, I can do that. So how I even got into marketing to begin with was my husband and I own a roofing company called AO1, and it stands for Audience of One. And he does commercial, residential, buildings and apartments, you name it. He can put a roof on it. And so I was doing a lot of marketing for him to start and helping him run our business together. And so I'd help sponsor different events for title companies, realtors, anything and everyone that needed a roof. I would market to them and help them, so we can get referrals and give referrals back. So when that happened, I started working. A home warranty company reached out to me, and it was called Acclaim Home Warranty. They're not around anymore. I did get laid off. And from there, Stewart called me.
This podcast is not about negativity, Jana.
Sorry. Hey, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no. I bounced back.
I bounced back, and I was so very lucky. Stewart picked me up, and Clear Lake office was available for that position, and I took on that position, and I love it. I love meeting all the realtors, mortgage, like anything that has to do with the industry. I love it. So
what are some of the things that you, I know your office, like mine, provides the best title policy services that's to be expected. We don't even have to talk about that.
Right.
But what is it that makes you different in Clear Lake?
So what we do in Clear Lake, we have our team that we have in our office is very good at communication. if there's anything that we see that we can prevent, we will make sure to do that for you guys. And we're also there to help you learn. If you have any questions, if you're a new realtor or anything like that, we're there for you. And no question is a stupid question.
No, not at all.
You can call us and we're
The
there.
same question 5 times might be stupid.
Maybe. Then I might have to question, what do we need to do to get this settled?
Exactly. What do you offer real estate agents in the Clay Lake area to help them grow their business and become better agents?
So I have been doing a lot of one-on-one, so we can meet either at a coffee shop, at my office, or wherever you prefer, or have lunch, early dinner. I'm open for that. And what we do during a one-on-one is I kind of ask you what you would like and what your needs are and how I can meet those needs and for title on my end, and give you some ideas on what's a good way to reach out to clients for you. Because you kind of get in a dead end and you need just a light to say, hey, another good idea. I'm good at bouncing ideas off of you and you from me. And so that's what I like to do.
But
and
you also have a bunch of tools at your disposal to help as well.
I do.
One of them, we've had this tool for a while, but we just got introduced to some new software that Stewart Title is exclusive with. So why don't you tell them about the farming?
So when we do one-on-ones, I'll help you with farming. So if you don't know what a farm is, that is when you go into a certain area of a city and we can see the homes in that area. And our tools that we have that Stewart does provide, it's something new. It's only been out, 3 weeks, I would say?
Well, 3 to 4 because we're coming up on the next meeting. So
okay, so it's been
about
almost a month.
Yeah.
But we're trying to learn the system. It's a very cool system, has a lot of new things that others don't, and that is a lot of AI.
Yeah, they've
that AI stuff yet.
This company, this software has been able to integrate artificial intelligence that basically is in some way connected to your the public's activities online,
right?
Via social media, via whatever the websites you go to buy things and things like that. I'm not necessarily saying that I think that's the best, but it is what it is today. I mean,
right.
If you have a laptop or a phone and you don't think that Google or whatever doesn't know where you're at, you got another thing coming. But my point is that this software can use your activities online,
right,
to kind of guess what you might do next when it comes to real estate.
That's right.
The beauty about the software is that it's not just a one and done thing, meaning I give you a list and that's your list. And if anything changes, you won't know it.
Right.
On this software, if anything changes, all we have to do is hit the update button. And now anything that's changed on that list with any one of those properties, it updates you.
Yeah.
And you'll get it.
And that's very cool. And it's something different that we can offer you.
I actually spent about an hour with an agent a couple of days ago, and I did a farm for them. Matter of fact, it was a team of 3 agents, and I did a farm for them, and they had never seen anything like this before.
That's a wow moment right
Exactly.
there.
And so the software also tells you the turnover rate of the properties in your list. It tells you when it was built, how much it sold for, when it last sold, who's in the house, how many people are there. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, and previous owners. Have you seen that? It'll tell you, so you can kind of see how many owners it's had.
Yeah, and then the other thing you can do on the other side of the coin is you can start a list, and there's 3,000 houses on the list, but you can use filters to narrow that down to just what your target market is.
Right.
Whether it be real estate investors, non-owner occupied homes, homes
even
for
commercial
listings.
buildings.
Commercial buildings, it puts
that are
them all.
vacant.
Single family, townhomes, condos, 1 to 4, and commercial.
Yep.
They're
it
all
has
in
it
there.
all. They're all.
So if you are a real estate agent and you're looking for another way to grow your business, another marketing tool to add to your business, and you're in the you're east of 45, call her.
Yeah.
okay? Because she'd be more than happy to meet with you and sit down. You don't need to know anything about how to get this farm list. She'll do it for you.
Right.
But you do need to meet one-on-one so you can see what she's doing, because she's going to pull up a map and you're going to go, I want to be this expert here, 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 and here, so she can rope it off.
Yeah, we can kind of pinpoint exactly what area you're looking in and looking for.
Mm-hmm. And we can punch in subdivisions, we can punch in zip codes, counties. The only challenge with that is that that's such a high level that you're looking at 10, 15, 20,000 homes.
And it's a lot.
It's too much. So you want to narrow it down. So I like to use the map and do the polygon tool.
Yep.
And you can say, I want to be the expert between 1st Street, 5th Street, 10th Street, and 12th Street. And then just only
just
those in that
zeroes
box.
in on those.
Yeah. So
it's very cool.
And then you also do other things for your agents, like networking events and CE classes. And so tell them about that.
I do. So we do have a lot of CE courses, so you can finish your hours and credits. And then there's also classes that necessarily don't need to be CE courses, whether it be staging your home. How do you stage a home that needs to be sold? There's so many other classes that we can do, self-defense. So if you're looking for a class that you haven't seen or you've seen and you're like, I want to do that, but I can't go that day, reach out to me, because I'm always looking for new ideas to hold a class as well, to give you more power, as a person and as realtor and whatever.
And something else that she might do in the future, because I gave her the idea, was bingo.
Yes. So he came up with the idea of a bingo class, and I think that sounds a lot of fun. And so that's going to be in the making, probably closer to summertime.
Just so you know, I already put mine on the calendar. I'm not going to say what date it's, but it's on the calendar.
You beat me to it.
But I do it in Fort Bend County. So she does it in Clear Lake. And so you're in Galveston, Brazoria, Harris County? Is that
Technically
correct?
just Harris.
Just Harris? Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
So I can start from, we do actually a lot in Baytown too, which kind of starts getting over into, we have a lot of clients come from Baytown.
Okay.
If you're not in our area, we can come to you to close you.
Yeah, that's something else that's unique. We like to talk about with Stewart Title is we can not only do a courtesy closing, which is she can go to another Stewart Title office and have the close happen there. Right. But she is her office is the one that does all the paperwork. Or she can have a notary.
Come to you and
come to you, and it could be at a Starbucks. It could be at the house that you just bought, whatever it is. So I always like to tell my agents the house does not have to be in Fort Bend County for me to close it.
Correct. It doesn't.
Yeah. So tell everybody again where your office is and how they can get a hold of you.
So we're on Space Center, 16055 Space Center Boulevard, and you can get a hold of me. I'm on Instagram. I have a TikTok, but I don't know much about it. I mean, I haven't really played with it enough to understand it that well. I just know I can look at videos. And also Facebook. So on Facebook is the best way to see what I have going on. It's Jana McGuire at Clear Lake, or Stewart Title Clear Lake. And so you can reach out to me there. And then my phone number, if you'd like to call me, you can call and text me anytime, 832-244-3439. And also, should I give them my email address?
Yes.
Just in case. It's jana.mcguire@stewart.com.
Do me a favor, spell the email address, just in case.
So it's jana.mcguire, McGuire, @Stewart, STEWART.com.
Awesome. So this is Jana McGuire. She is the Business Development Officer for Stewart Title Clear Lake. So if you're watching the podcast, or you will be watching the podcast, and you need title services and you're a real estate agent in the Clear Lake area, you got to call Jana.
And I'm here for you.
And she's here for you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being on the podcast
Thank
for your very first time.
Me. It was my first time, so I hope I did okay.
Oh, yeah. Driving all the way from Clear Lake for this. Thankfully, it's a holiday, and so the traffic probably wasn't bad.
So our office is closed today. Sugarland's open today.
Yeah, don't ask. I don't. So, but from what I understand, we're going to be able to be closed the day after Christmas because we were open today. Okay. So thank you very much. Jana McGuire.
Have a good Easter. Happy Easter to you.
Jana McGuire from Stewart Title Clear Lake, and Shiva Sadet from County Realty was on the first part of the podcast. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. Again, if you're a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on this podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com, and we'll get you on the calendar. And again, I always have to thank Jennifer Smidas, Caitlin Kornick, Devin Devin, Wendy Santana, and Adrian Alzalte, as well as the support staff for both of the offices in Fort Bend County. If it wasn't for them, I couldn't do this. You guys have a great Easter weekend. We'll see you next week. Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, number 45. Bye-bye now.